Here at the Healing Room, we use some amazing tools for releasing stuck beliefs and the stress, fear and worry that creates blocks, preventing us from moving forward and growing. And the reason I want to share this is, well, firstly, you will find it fascinating how the mind responds to the questions I ask it. And secondly, everybody needs support through detoxing and decluttering their mind, because it is not something that most of us are taught to even be aware of, let alone to fix ourselves. Mind work isn't just for anxiety or depression, it's for anybody who wants to be released of the hooks that hold you back from your true potential. One technique we use at the Healing Room, which is great for detoxifying and decluttering the subconscious mind, now this is where the negative tapes and negative self-talk sit and rot away, is Bach Flower remedies. Now, if you haven't heard of these, I'm sure you've heard of Rescue Remedy, which is a combination of 5 out of the 38 Bach Flower remedies. So we use them similarly at the Healing Room, but we use muscle testing or applied kinesiology to see which combination your unique body needs. And sometimes we will send you home with your own personal rescue remedy when the mind noise is just too loud. Another tool we use at the Healing Room is called Neuro Emotional Technique, or NET. Now this technique is used to clear out the emotional blocks we hold onto or the stuck negative beliefs that we've accumulated from our past. Now this is my favourite technique, and I want to show you why rather than just tell you. So we use the muscle test or applied kinesiology to find what the emotional block is. We might find this by getting you to say a statement, or it may be finding an area of your body that has been holding tension and causing you pain. For example, Rosie here has had a sore left knee for months now with no injury or other known cause. She's had physical treatment on it, but nothing seems to help it long term. I can use reflex points on the body to find if the knee pain is actually due to stress and tension that her body is just holding on to, rather than it being a solely physical cause. Alternatively, Rosie might come into us with a specific problem at home or at work, where we could find a statement around this topic that will make her strong muscle go weak. For example, most women's blocks come back to feeling not enough, primarily when it comes to how we look and how we parent. So we might challenge Rosie by getting her to say, I am a loving enough mother.
I am a loving enough mother.
Wonderful. Or even, I am beautiful enough.
I am beautiful enough.
Well done. Or simply, I am good enough exactly how I am.
I am good enough exactly how I am. Ooh.
Because it's exhausting and heart-wrenching trying to prove yourself every day to the world and to yourself. As soon as we find a statement that causes Rosie's arm to fail, we can use NET to help her find the emotion or the emotions that are attached to that statement. Once we know the emotions, we can then use NET to find the exact moment in her past when she created this limiting belief. And that will be impacting her life in some giant way. It is fascinating the changes that people report in all areas of their health once these stuck emotions are released. Now, if Rosie was a male, even though not being good enough will still often come up for men, I will be looking more at statements around feeling weak versus strong, as strength is something that our society forces onto people, and especially our men. Similarly, weakness is not accepted or valued in our society. So I would get someone struggling in this area to say, I'm okay being weak.
I'm okay being weak.
Because it's exhausting putting on a strong facade all day, every day to impress those around you, isn't it? I would also check the opposite. So, I believe I am strong.
I believe I am strong.
And this may unwind back to our parents or teachers' expectations of us as a child. This is how we learnt right from wrong, but it often doesn't serve us as an adult. Another huge area is around failure and success. Some people will do absolutely anything to avoid failing, but surprisingly, just as many will do everything possible to avoid succeeding. This is another highly researched source of unhappiness for men, but I find it pops up plenty for females also. So we might get you to say, I'm okay to fail.
I'm okay to fail.
And how about, I believe I am a success?
I believe I am a success.
Because hiding failure and pretending to be perfect, again, it that's exhausting and ultimately leads to burnout and unhappiness. So, if you know you have a negative or limiting belief that's preventing you from truly being happy, feeling calm, having energy, or losing that weight, and I promise you that you do have them, then you need to find someone who can help you identify and release these. The Healing Room would love to help you.